Hello everyone, welcome to Miss Nyandira studio, and today I'll be showing you how to make mandas for samosas. So we're going to need our flour, our water, warm water, and salt of course, and a little bit of oil. So in a clean bowl I'm going to add in a little bit of flour, water, and then I'm also going to add in the oil, and I'm going to start kneading. So using clean hands I'm going to keep kneading while adding the flour and adding the water at a go. Now continue kneading until you feel a right consistency. You feel like the dough and the water is starting to incorporate. Then you're going to form it in a bowl-like shape, and then you're going to cover it and leave it to rest for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, now we're going to dust our surface, our clean surface, and then we're going to now continue rolling and kneading our dough. Dusting the surface prevents the flour from sticking on your surface. And I'm going to divide the dough into small ball-like shapes. And I'm going to eyeball it to ensure that the dough is almost more or less the same size, sorry. Then you're now going to start rolling out our doughs into small circles. Now repeat this process until you're done with all the balls that you had formed. Now we want this circular shape to be more or less the same. So ensure when you're rolling out your dough that it's more or less, the sizes are more or less the same. Then keep rolling out. And when you feel like your dough is sticking on your surface, you can always go ahead and you dust your surface with your flour. Now to the next step. Now we're going to now start placing the doughs together. I'm going to take the first one. I'm going to spread a little bit of oil, and then I'm going to dust it with flour. So this is going to prevent the circle-like shapes from sticking together, especially when you're trying to remove it in the final process. I'll show you how. And then you want to make sure that your circles are more or less the same. So you're going to repeat the process. You're going to apply your oil, then sprinkle some flour. And now once you're done with your last dough, now we're going to make sure that now we're going to dust our surface and now roll it into a big circle shape. And then I'm going to take a circular object because I want the edges to be a nice circular shape. So I took the lid of my sufuria because it has a nice round shape, and using a knife I'm going to cut it to give me that nice circular shape. And in the meantime, I'm going to now start heating my pan on high heat. So once the pan is on high heat and it's hot enough, I'm going to reduce it from medium to low, and I'm going to place my dough in the pan. Now you don't want to burn it, you just want it to lightly feel the heat, and then you're going to now keep on turning and changing it alternatively. So you just want the dough to feel the heat, and then you're going to keep on turning it. This process is going to be done for 3 to 5 to 7 minutes. But the trick is that you really don't want the dough to be burnt. And I'm going to start removing the pieces that I can easily peel off. Now this process you should be very careful because the dough tends to be so very hot. And I'm going to now release the dough from each other, and that's why we had sprinkled some oil and some flour because that prevented it from sticking. I'm going to now divide it to cut it into halves. And as you can see, our manda is almost done. So we now want to form the glue that is going to hold the manda together. And I'm going to show you a demonstration of how you you make your pockets. You can just see from the video, I'm taking one side of the dough, bringing it in the middle, taking the other side, and then I'm not locking it with the glue. And then you can go ahead and you add your samosas, and you can seal it off with the glue. And there you have it. That's a very simple recipe for making manda. And you can just follow the same recipe when making spring rolls. The difference is only the shape and the size. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week for some more and more amazing pastry content.